I know I did my will with you.
Yes.
And without going into details, because there's nothing to leave anyway. Doing my will with you, I was surprised when I said to you, I want to do a will, here's a list of what I want to do. And you said, right, I need copies of this, all these documents. And I'm like, why would you need them? You don't need them to do the will. And your answer was, no, I don't. But when you die, then we will need them.
Yeah, because the thing about the will is that you make the will and it's a valid document, but it's not enforceable until you die.
Right.
So therefore, if you have a mistake on the will and you die, you can't rectify the mistake.
Right, but if you've got all the documents in front of you, like if you say I left something to my daughter, you wanted a copy of her ID, because that way you've got all the paperwork ready so that the minute I snuff it, you can start the process for doing a will.
But the reason we want a copy of her ID is to make sure that she's listed correctly on the will, because if we make a mistake and we put the wrong ID number or spell her name incorrectly, and then when we put the will to the court, we have to show the ID of the heir, and if the ID is different to the name on the will, then we have to prove that she is that person.
That's a nightmare.
So that's why we take all the original documents. You can't make a mistake on the will because you can't rectify it once you've passed away.
Well, that's true.
But we've also had instances where the will has been made in Thai and that person can be translated 2 or 3 different ways. And so what we've done is that we've put all their 3 names on the will.
Oh, okay.
This is left to Mr. Arthur, Mr. Ather, Mr. Offer. And so then we covered all the eventualities.